Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV and another edition of the Extra Time Show. What a weekend, we needed it. If you're a subscriber, go and check out the last vid. We've discussed it all, and I'll show you a little bit of what we've been doing on social media then. Jamie Carragher started the day with saying a great result for LFC at West Ham. Poor but had a few injuries. Apologies for talking about Coutinho so much, but he was fucking brilliant. He was. Philippe Coutinho was class playing in that number 8 role. Cutting passes straight through the centre, getting shots off, getting goals. He was fantastic. So we've waxed lyrical about him on the other show, but yeah, fantastic. The mood around the club right now, it's high. And you know what? Let's hope it continues into the next game. We had Daniel Sturridge, he was back. I wonder who said last week, Super Sturridge to rescue Liverpool. Anyway, he posted on his Instagram amongst loads of rap videos where he's just rapping to himself. Don't know why. He posted on his Instagram a picture of himself doing the Sturridge, and he said, great win today, give God the glory as always. P.S. Shout out to the dude in the white shirt who's just throwing him the finger. Yeah, it's all, you know what? It's nice that Daniel Sturridge can laugh in the face of trolls. He reminds me of a great person that I know called me. Rex67 Diego 9 said, "I'm so fed up with people thinking that Sturridge somehow will change anything. You want a player that is so freaking scared of getting injured that he won't even attempt to run. If I was the manager, I wouldn't play him." Leroy Beckman put, "A few months ago, you lot were saying Sturridge is bloody useless, lost his pace, doesn't score when not regularly played. Slow news day, lads. 18 likes. It's always a slow news day on this show, mate. I can't talk about the actual current stuff. We all agree with what Sturridge is. He's a world-class player when he starts. He just doesn't start enough. He's getting paid 150 grand to sit on the bench injured, but he has fantastic movement and scores goals. It is exactly what it is. That's what happens with Daniel Sturridge." Nathaniel Klein said, "Big win and another clean sheet. You'll never walk alone." And we had Tim Chu say, "What's your obsession with Trent Alexander-Arnold? He's not better than Klein." Just saying in an attacking sense. Klein's brilliant defensively. I just like a bit more from me fullbacks attacking-wise. It was great news for Dirk Kuyt over in the Dutch league. He has won the league for Feyenoord for the first time, I think, about 18 years. He posted a picture of himself and his son holding up the trophy there, and Pepe Reina, former Liverpool man, put, "My man, congrats on that fully deserved league trophy. Absolutely boss." Melts my heart when they say boss. Hat-trick and that Kuyt. So yeah, fantastic news for Dirk Kuyt, former Liverpool player. And another guy in the same team was Brad Jones, and he said, "To those who have doubted me over the years, to those who have knocked me, thank you. You made this so much more special." And we've all knocked Brad Jones in the past. Let's be honest. We've all had a little dig at him. He's just a lovely man, nice family man as well. So, yeah, wish them all the success and all the happiness in the world. So fantastic to see that. We also had a 5-kilometre run in Merseyside called the 96 Run for the 96, where Rafa Benitez was in attendance, and he actually had a backlog of people, including Everton fans, all looking for a photo for him. Nice man, honestly. Couldn't give Rafa more credit for what he's done for the Justice campaign and the families in 96 as well. So yeah, that was always nice to see. Liverpool also announced this week that they will be in the Audi Cup, and in a kind of weird Tupac Coachella moment, Jurgen Klopp appeared on stage as a hologram. Don't know if you've seen it, it's quite weird. But yeah, within this group, it'll be like a friendly tournament in the summer with Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid, and we possibly think AC Milan, but that's not known just yet. On to the under-23s then. As I said last week, we'd have a stats show coming this week, but the guys above me said we'll save it till the end of the season, and we'll do a big super season, end of season stats show or something like that. As it were, the under-18s, they played their final game of the season with a 1-0 loss to Manchester City, which means in the small group they went into, as you recall, they finished high enough in the Northern League to go into like a national league. So the top 8 teams there, we finished bottom. So it's not too good. We have 5 points from a possible 21-ish or 6, 8, yeah, 18-ish. So yeah, not the best. It is hard when they've lost a lot of their best players to the under-23s, who in turn have lost them to the start on 11 kind of side. But we will look into that next week in more detail. On the loanee front, we had Andr Wisdom, who has won the league at Red Bull Salzburg. We had Taiwo Awoniyi. Aaron T put, Awoniyi is a monster. He scored 2 in 2 after having a very barren season. So they signed off the Eredivisie with a 2-0 win over Heerenveen. So it was a good header for him, and he showed that he's really powerful. So maybe he's going to look for a move in the summer. It was bad news for Jack Dunne, who lost 3-1 to Forest Green Rovers, played at Wembley. Of course, I watched a bit of the second half on BT, and he shows good skill, Jack Dunne. He's definitely skillful, but he was a bit greedy. When you're playing at Wembley and you're a young lad, your eyes will just lit up. You'll go for crazy shots and things like that. He's done that a couple of times. John Aldridge put on Twitter, gutted for all Tranmere Rovers. On a positive side, they're a very good manager and chairman and great fans next year's nap. So yeah, he's tipping them to go up in the league next season. We had Mamadou Sakho, as we know, he is out injured, but he posted on his Twitter, congrats on the win today, and CPF family, thank you, and a video of the fans there. God, I don't know. I like to see him moving on, just not so like blatant about it. Lazar Markovic, his season again was ended with injury, and Hull went down, which has kind of killed off the last game of the season, but you know, it is what it is. Pedro Chirivella played 16 games, so he's been playing good in an individual sense, but the team, I think, Go Ahead Eagles, not been playing all that well. And Alan, who played for Hertha Berlin, he's been getting some game time. Been a decent experience for him as well. But again, not onto right home vote there. Ryan Kent's season coming to a close, and apparently Leeds are in for him. And Brooks Lennon, you know, that's why you watch the show. That's why you watch it. You get it, you little douchebags. After South Korea for the Under-20s World Cup, excited to represent the USA. So that's where he's going, so best of luck to him there. And USA have always got a good youth system, so I could see them actually winning that. And hopefully he gets some goals. Transfer target of the week then, we're going to go for Uncle Ben, does nice rice. If only he married Uncle Auntie Bessie, that's what I always say. He said, sign up Thiago Silva and Matip for 1 season. Thiago Silva had a look at him. We all know about Thiago Silva, one of the best centre-backs on the planet. He's 32 years old, still got his pace, natural born leader, captain of Brazil, captain of PSG, I think. Had a couple of injuries at the start of the season, but played about 26 games this season. His contract is up, but I mean, can we afford to be paying PSG's wages? I would love to see Thiago Silva. He had a brilliant World Cup last time I've seen him, and the highlights I have seen, when you're playing against David Luiz, who's a bloody head the ball, and he'll run away, he's like attracted to the opposition goal like a moth to a flame, and you've got Thiago Silva keeping him in check. We need that kind of thing. He could do that for the midfield and for our fullbacks. I would put it all, just for 1 season and 1 season alone. Bring him to the Premier League. Let's give him that allure. Let's give him Champions League football as well, which he'll already get. And let's hook him up with Firmino, hook him up with Coutinho. I'm all in on that one. Don't think it's likely, to be honest. But Moneyball, you never know when there's a free contract and not a transfer. They're always in for that. So on to the comments of the week. We had... Ahmet Gosa said, it baffles me that Lewis is on this channel. I don't dislike him, but it's like a bloody magazine programme. Mate, that's the programme. Been doing that for like 30 odd weeks now. That's what it is. I don't talk about the main match content. It's social media, comments and things like that. What the players wear, spelt wear wrong, how they celebrate. Moreno is an idiot for playing for a water bottle. Are you for real, mate? Well, yeah, it just shows a lot. Let's get him a fidget. Why? Let's get him the latest Nintendo Switch, and then he can just play on the sidelines. It doesn't matter, does it? Keep your focusing on blah, blah, blah. Talking about Corbyn, the vile Labour Party. I don't know, mate. I'm not getting into this with Tories online. Bradley White said, fuck off bringing politics into football. Only retards vote Labour. Fuck socialists. You sound like a bit of a prick, mate, I'll be honest. Quazeri put, don't understand why giving Moreno stick about the bottle. Don't see the problem. Paul M, which I think could be Paul Machin, possibly said, I don't want to see Moreno get minutes. He's fucking garbage, and I'll never forgive the cunt for the performance in the Europa League final. Cannot wait until we get rid. Paul M there going ham on Moreno. We had Mojo Box, always a pleasure to read your insults out, said, Lewis, if your dad had 1 inch up your ass and you were 1 inch inside your mum, would you move forwards to escape, move backwards to escape, or stay where you are? I'd move backwards. That's what I would do. And my dad watches this, so don't get any ideas. Human Cube, but love all the wrestling references across Redmen. Yeah, I made another one about Jeff Hardy before on the Last Word show, so have a look at that. And Irish Reds, but who does your graphics, like thumbnails, banners and logos? Me, mate, it's all me, all the research, all the presenting. So I've done the Superman, Sturridge, Tom and Si. Do give me a bit of help because I'm not all that good. One little thing before I leave you is a little plug. I do write and design my own boxing magazine, so if you're into boxing, I'll pin one of the comments on there. Have a look at it. This edition features Kell Brook, who's fighting an American, Errol Spence. It also covers Gervonta Davis and Liam Walsh, so it looks quite good. We've even got a recap of Anthony Joshua's fight with Vladimir Klitschko. I've got to design it in to do it and everything. It's really good, so please check that out and add it on Twitter and things like that. So questions to ask yourself this week are, should Daniel Sturridge start again if Firmino is fit? Does Firmino come in over Origi? What are your thoughts on the Middlesbrough game? Do you think the crowd are going to play a big part in this match? And the stat show, are you looking forward to it? Let me know what you want to do on that front. And yeah, another plug for the live show, which will be at Beer Keller. Get on the website, go and get your tickets. If you haven't done already, don't get the full price tickets. Save your money, sign up for Redmen TV, become a subscriber, and you get the tickets for half price, so it's basically free. Yeah, that's all we've got for this show. Get involved in the comments. Like, subscribe, share it around, and most of all, take it easy.